Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. Hope you're all having a wonderful and creative day. And today I'm going to do the final flip through of the two red journals, really red journal and the floral flower journal. But I know probably the last time I went through these, I filled them mostly with the cards. I've added just a few things, but I just wanted to do a complete flip through since a lot of times when I'm adding things, it kind of goes back and forth. And the other thing is, if anybody would ever like to purchase any of my journals that they have seen, just contact me. I usually sell them for pretty inexpensive because I have so many of them making them on the channel that I would never use them all. And I love them to go to a home that somebody would appreciate it. So most of these single journals I sell for like $25. So I have some listed on my Etsy store. And yeah, so if anybody ever sees one, or if you see an old one that's in there, contact me and we'll see if I have it, and I'm gonna go from there. Okay, so the red journal, I did add some ties to them. They're just some sheer ribbon. I thought they were pretty. So beautiful poppies, the fun cows, and we got another little poppy in there. This side's got the stamps and the freebie digital with the freebie fussy cuts. I did do this off camera. I believe when I was sorting them, the guest checks needed a backing, so I put backing on those. And cards go in there. Pretty straightforward. I didn't put anything in these, and I'm wondering, I recently did those magic tab things. These could be kind of fun to put upside down in here. There's green here. A little red. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Just a little extra card to be able to pull out and journal on. Yeah, a little tab in there. I like it. Okay, simple. And big tag there. Another tag in there. Those were fun pockets to make. I really like making those. Another one of my digitals. They're still available on my Ko-fi account if you hadn't checked those out. Splatters. I didn't put anything in there, but I don't know if I really have anything for it. I'll have to see if I can find something for that. Right now I don't have anything. Okay, but that's okay. There's something in the pocket. We have those fun fold outs. I think I added this after the fact. Big journal card, scrapbook paper wrapped onto a time card. Thought the colors went well with the reds and the greens. Oh, and I definitely added this. This was just a flip out tab page. Really, the only thing I decorated is I added a little sticker to this, and I had it poke out, easier to pull out. Lots of journaling space. I could have it poke in, but I thought it was kind of fun to have it sticking out. Yeah. And these pockets in here, some can go in those smaller pockets. Got the fold out piece of paper in the small tab, and that's it. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Like I said, I just added a couple things after the fact of when I was doing it. But yeah, nice and simple. And a little tie. Probably should try to tie this off camera, but there we go. Yeah, done. Okay, floral. The behemoth. And I think if you watched in the beginning, I remember it was really folded down, and I said, as I'm adding stuff, I bet it's going to get to be the right height, and it really is about as high. It'd probably be like that. It'd be even, so it's really close to being full. So adding those extra space in there was really a good idea. So got those slip downs with those little tags. Tag in there. Got some tags in here. Up tucks. Another up tuck, belly band. Saves that pocket in the other one. So fun. Card in the belly band. I really do like those numbers sticking out. Card in there. And in there. Another one of those flip outs. Coloring pages, big tag, little tag, Oh, this could use a little thing, but I think it blocks too much. I don't like that one. I go from bigger to little ones. They're too little. It's just kind of too tiny. I have some of these. So let's trim this down. Yeah, cute. I'm just going to around the edges just ever so slightly. Just to make it easier to push them in and out. Cute. I think I will put the ticket in there too. All right, I'm just gonna nip the corners. Sorry, I didn't plan on decorating this at all, but with 3 signatures, it was bound to happen that I was gonna find something. Okay. Yeah, cute. All right. I did add label to these belly bands just because they were kind of plain and simple. So that's just a tidbit. Again, I back the guest checks so that they are a little bit stronger. Put that in there. And those fun flip out hidden journalings from the Chat GPT. Love those. And the thing, first one done. Another belly band item. Tucked in. Another one of those flips. Guest check again. Put something on the back to make it a little stronger. Card there. Tag in there. Flip out journal spot. Like that. Thought there was 2 pages there. It is not. Such pretty flowers. And there is that journal card in there. Put quite a few of those with the pockets. I think that was another Chat GPT one. I put this washi tape sticker down there. Another one of those pockets. And washroom behind there. Cute little card tucked in there. And another one of those hidden journaling spots. Belly band. Fun. All right, last signature. This is so pretty. Another one of those cards. I like that kind of pink tissue paper on there. And a green card. It's one of those pocket cards. Another one of those flip-ups. Belly band. Oh, that's the one I just put in that pocket, except the smaller version. Cut it off right there. Interesting. All right, another one of those pockets. Pocket. Lots of pretty floral pictures, butterflies, another tag. These are all tags that can be written on. Felt like there was a fold in that one too, but there's not. It's just nice and thick. Those Tim Holtz papers are always so nice and thick. Oh, I forgot about this. This was that circles thing. And I wonder, that in there. Just made those on the magic tabs. I like the colors with that. You can write on that. Fits in there beautifully. Circles. Beautiful. All right, another belly band. Put one of those little snippet that I watercolored or alcohol ink markered. And again, flip out card. Guest check covered. Pretty flower. And last but not least, the last flip out with the floral. So there is the flower book. Beautiful. And that one. So red series done. Very excited. What's up next? Purple series. Still need to work on the purple freebie that would go with it. And I think I'm going to kind of go with purple and butterflies because I recently that ChatGPT that I did the butterflies, and I had created one paper a couple months ago actually that ended up being purple and had butterflies on it. So I think it's going to be purple and butterflies. I think butterflies are good for August, right? I like them. For sure I'm going to do one journal, and I've shown you that because I have that topper. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a second journal for that. I'll have to look and see how much extra stuff I have, because I also have the rainbow colored one on the horizon, and it's almost fall, so we're going to have to see how that goes. But yeah, so the next one up is going to be purple, and but it'll probably be a little bit of time before I start that one. Get some other stuff. Like I said, I need to work on that freebie and get some other projects that I've been thinking about making for that. So okay, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the red journal series as well as all the color journals. And again, if there was any ever one of those that you thought you might want to have, just let me know. We can make a deal. Let's make a deal. All right, well, that is going to be it for me today. I appreciate each and every one of you that has stopped by. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.